Events. Events are messages raised to notify the object on a particular action. There may be a lot of scenarios where we would like to notify different objects to take appropriate steps. For example, system management product will notify the system health to different objects for taking appropriate steps. The class raises the event is called event sender, and the class receives the event is called event receiver. Event receiver class will have event handler method which will handle the event. Declaration syntax. This is the declaration syntax of event. Event, delegate type, event name. Event is the keyword, delegate type is a delegate type name, and event name is the name of the event. There may be scenario where event has to be handled by multiple methods, so the events can be used as multicast delegate and can have multiple event handlers to handle the event. Passing data with event. We can pass data with event as we may require some information to be passed to handle the event. For this, we have to define a class derived from class system.eventArgs. Then create the instance with initialized data and pass it with event in event sender class. Event mechanism. Okay, let's see all the steps required for implementing event mechanism. Step 1, declare the delegate. So first we have to declare the delegate. Step 2, identify the event sender and event receiver class. So we have to identify or we have to come up with event sender and event receiver classes. Step 3, define the event in event sender class. Step 4, define the method to handle the event in event receiver class. And we can have multiple methods to handle the event. Step 5, create the object of event sender class. Step 6, subscribe, unsubscribe from the event. So event can be used as multicast delegate. Step 7, define the class for sending the data. Step 8, raise the event. And here while raising the event, we can pass the data. Okay, we'll see how this is implemented in C# source. So here is the source code. Okay, let's go through all steps. So step 1 is declare the delegate. So here we have delegate, event delegate. It has two parameters. First parameter type is object and second parameter type is event args and return type is void. So it can refer to method which has two parameters, and first parameter type should be object, second parameter type should be event args and return type should be void. Okay, the second step is identify the event sender and event receiver class. So we have class event sender here and we have class event receiver here. Step 3 is define the event in event sender class. So here we have defined the event in event sender class. So we have used the keyword event for defining the event. So event is event where. Okay, let's go to the step 4. Define the method to handle the event in event receiver class. So here we have methods event handler 1 and event handler 2. You can see it, both of them have two parameters. First parameter type is object, second parameter type is event args and return type is void. Okay, now here is the step 5. Create the object of event sender class. So we have created the object of event sender class. Obviously we have to create the event receiver object also. And step 6 is subscribe, unsubscribe from the event. So here we have subscribe the method event handler 1 of event receiver obj. And step 7 is define the class for sending the data. So here we have class event sender args derived from event args, and we have member variable data, and in the constructor we are initializing the member variable data with parameter value, and the step 8 raise the event. So here we are raising the event. We are using the event where, and here we are passing the data. We are creating the object of event sender args, and we are passing the value 5. So data is initialized with value 5. Okay, let's understand the complete mechanism. So we have delegate here, then we have class event sender args here for data, and we have event sender class. It has event, and here it has method raise event, and inside this we are using event for raising the event. And this is the event sender class. It has methods event handler 1 and event handler 2 for handling the event. Let's see the main. So here we have created event sender object and event receiver object. Then we are subscribing event handler 1 method of event receiver object to the event where, then we are calling the method raise event of event sender obj. So it will go to raise event of event sender obj. So here is the event sender class and raise event method. So here we are raising the event. So it will raise the event which will be handled by the method event handler 1, because right now we have subscribed event handler 1 method of event receiver obj. So it will come here, and here we are just displaying this statement, but in actual the event will be handled here. Okay, and here we are adding the method event handler 2, and then calling the method raise event. So now we have subscribed two methods, event handler 1 and event handler 2. So when we are calling the method raise event, it comes here, and when the event is raised, it is handled by methods event handler 1 and event handler 2. Why? Because now two methods are subscribed by event handler 1 and event handler 2. And here we are removing the method, unsubscribing the method event handler 2. Method of event receiver obj is unsubscribed. And now when we call the method raise event, it comes here, and here it raises the event, and this time only one method is subscribed, which is event handler 1. So event is handled only in the method event handler 1. Okay, we will run this program and we will see the output. So we can see first time only one method is subscribed event handler 1. So when we raise the event, it comes here, and when event is raised, it is handled in this. So it displays inside event handler 1. Next time, another method is subscribed event handler 2. So when we call the method raise event, it comes here, and when the event is raised, it is handled by methods event handler 1 and event handler 2. So it is displaying inside event handler 1, inside event handler 2. And third time, we have unsubscribed the method event handler 2. So when we call the method raise event, it raises the event here, and this time the event is handled by event handler 1 only. So we can say, see, inside event handler 1 is displayed.